Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of the HermitPack. In today's episode, we are going to be making ourselves a bit of a sugarcane farm, because why not? And I have kind of an interesting idea about how we're going to do this. First and foremost, it has been decided, and actually by the time this video goes up, the change may have already been made. Torturino is not being completely removed from the pack, just the compressed versions of this. I'm backlogging a bit. Because I'm about to go visit family for for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, so I'm going to be gone for about a week. So this is pre-recorded in the past, and now I'm in the future and time travel. But anyway, so what I want to do is make a little bit of a sugarcane farm, and there's a thing called the long-range breaker in this mod pack from Actually Editions. And it's pretty cool. There's also these auto breakers, which we need to actually make them. But let's see. I need a few of these basic coils, and I am just shy. Okay, so I'm going to have to set up my... Did I leave it? It may actually be at my previous base. Yeah, actually, I think my setup, my Empowerer, is over at my previous base. So let's actually grab some redstone, and I've got plenty of black quartz. Anything else I'm going to need? These void crystals, how do you make those? Coal? Let's grab some coal blocks as well. And let's actually run to the... Let's run to the old base, because I guess my Empowerer is still set up over there. Ooh, looks like it's also sleep time. I should probably take a little bit of a nap. I thought... I'm going to have to move that Empowerer over here. We're going to have to set up a room for that as well at some point. Let's see. So you, spawn, dial, and... Wait for it. There we go. Back to the old base. Okay, so my Empowerer then, I'm guessing, is in the basement down here. I guess I never moved it over. Yeah, sure enough. I got the automatic reconstructor here. So let's go ahead and make a few of these guys. I think it can do 3 blocks at a time. Pretty sure. So we can just make some of these. And so on and so forth. There we go. That should be enough, I hope. And then let's do some of the coal blocks to make the void crystal as well. I actually really like the texture of those as well. It's really nice and clean. It would be a very good modern block. But anyway, we'll make some of those. And then the Empowerer is over here, but I'll come get that later. This is really the thing I need right now. Let's actually take just that with me. The reconstructor. I don't think I'm going to need the Empowerer for the sugarcane farm. I don't think there's anything there that requires it. But if I need to, I can always come back and get it. Shouldn't be a big deal. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and convert these into Restonia crystals and these into void crystals. And then we should be able to make the stuff we need. Let's just put all that stuff away. And we were making 1 more of those basic coils, I believe, so that we could make 6 of these auto breakers, which are pretty cool. And then we're going to take those and turn those into 2 long-range breakers. And that is going to be kind of the base of our sugarcane farm. Let's pop down to the basement. And now we need to figure out how we're going to lay this out, because that part I haven't exactly decided yet. I believe these long-range breakers have a range of 8 blocks. Maybe longer than that. We should probably test it out, in fact. Let's just see. Tell you what, let me jump over into a creative testing world real quick. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, here we are in a creative testing world. I've got my creative capacitor bank right here, and then one of these redstone breakers, and I just want to see the range. Okay, looks like it can't break that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it does have a range of 8. That's very good to know. All right, back to the Hermitpack server. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got this all figured out, and we know that we're going to use this room right here, which is looking pretty terrible right now, let's be honest. But let's just use some basalt to kind of lay out how we're going to need 8, essentially. And I think I'm going to have it on either side. And we'll have some pillars here. And then this will be probably glass. And our sugarcane will go here. Or this will be like our line where things will break. So wall, glass. So if we go, let's see, I think the sugarcane will probably start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this will be the sugarcane portion. So this whole thing will essentially be 10? I'm trying to think. You know what I need to do is I need to just get some, let's actually use sand. Sand looks better. But we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. We'll plop a torch down back here. And then here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And those should be good. And then this room is basically going to be all sugarcane. So then we'll have a wall here, pillar here, and pillar here, right? Yeah. And that'll be our sugarcane room. Okay, so now I need to hollow out some space here, get some of that stuff in place, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I am back. So we got the room all kind of cleared out. It's looking okay. I mean, shape-wise, actually, it looks terrible, but that's okay. It's fine. We'll clean it up, and it will be perfectly functional by the time that we are done. So here's what we are going to do. First of all, let's go and grab a bunch of these basalt pillars, because we're going to need some of those. We're going to need our chisel, so we can chisel those. And let's make some more, because we do want this room to kind of fit with the theme of everything else that we've been using in this mod pack. So right here, we'll go like so, put in our doorway, and then that will be a pillar, and then over here and here we'll have a pillar, and we'll bring those up like that. There we go. And sorry, Pigman, but you gotta go. Okay, so that will work. Now, let's just break these blocks here. That should be fine. We could actually, if we bury this down, this would be sugar. We could actually have 2 layers here, potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that. So this would be a layer of sugarcane, and then, let's see. Sugarcane growth would happen here, so this would essentially be some sort of like level. Yeah, let's actually just stick. Let's stick with the 1 level, I think. Although if I bring it up 1 higher, I don't know. Honestly, I think this will probably be just fine. I think we'll get enough growth here, because we're going to use the Torturino to kind of boost the power of these things. So I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be perfectly fine. Let's put you right here. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you there. Okay, so that should be good. All right, now I need to get the floor in here changed over, and we got to get the walls in place as well. So let's grab a bunch of hardened stone, because we are going to use some of that. And this is going to be one of our walls right here. And there. And then we'll have another wall here. And a wall there. And a wall here. Let's grab our builder's wand. Speed this up a little bit. There we go. So that'll end up being a wall. We'll have this kind of coming across there. I think I'm actually going to recess the sand itself by one more block. So that would mean right here we'd have a row of stone as well. And then we can put glass on this level. So right here is where the sand would actually go. And then same thing right there. And that should work. That looks good. And then, for a backdrop, this is where things are going to get a little tricky. We definitely want water, obviously, behind the sugarcane. Otherwise, we won't be able to plant said sugarcane, so that's important. I'm going to plop a torch over here and a torch over here. And then I think we'll probably make this stone brick as well, going up to the ceiling. So the sugarcane would grow right here. Well, you know, if sand, actually, if we did it with dirt, if we did this with dirt, we could have 2 rows. So even though it doesn't look as good as sand, we're going to use dirt. Let's do that instead. And then it would still be symmetrical. So right here, we'll have dirt, and then right here, we'll have dirt. And that should work. And then this row back here, this is going to have to be water, which we can totally work with, I think. Yeah, and you'll still be able to see the upper layers, so that'll work. Okay, cool. So let me get some of this done, and I'll be back with a progress update in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I am ready to fill in these little bits back here. So we've got water there. And then we want to do the same thing over here. There we go. And then we need to do the same thing up here. And this is where it's going to get a little bit messy. But that's okay. We'll be fine. Let's put a thing here and here just to prevent the water from flowing out too much. We'll put that there. And that like so. And then we can just kind of do one of those. And that should be flowing from all angles. And then we can kind of trap it like so. And I think that'll work. And then we'll cover this part here up. But got to do that same thing over here as well. Like that. There we go. Just because I don't like the sound of flowing water in my base. There we go. But that will keep everything hydrated so that we can put in our sugarcane. And then let's grab some hardened stone just so we can patch up some of these holes. And there we go. That will work. I also need to get dark oak up in there. I kind of forgot about that little bit. So let's grab some dark oak. We'll just grab a couple. This thing should still be set to the right setting. And we'll just swap that stuff out. Like so. There we go. Much better. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's take a look at glowstone. I've got some of this painted and some of this. So that should do. We'll do... Oh, you know what? Well, actually, no. It's fine, because I'm going to get some hardened stone here. So what we're going to do is I'll put glowstone... Well, actually, let's do a whole row of the glowstone right here. And that will keep the sugarcane nice and light. Provide all the light we need. There we go. And then we'll do the same up here. But I'm going to need to go make some more painted glowstone, it appears. And then I need to pick out a glass color, make a couple more of these long-range breakers, and do some other stuff. So let me get on that. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got that stuff in place. It's looking perfectly fine. And now we need to get our long-range breakers in place. And I just noticed... No, actually, this should be fine, because we've got a little bit of space right here. And that should work. So if I put one here and here... Ooh, I don't know, though. That actually could be problematic. I don't know if I can yank items out of here from the sides. I would assume I could with an item conduit from Ender.io, which is what we're ultimately going to use. Nope. So one here and one there. All right, so that should work. We can put those back for now, because those are going to be the actual breakers that break the sugarcane. Let's go ahead and see about wiring those up. I'm going to need some item conduits. Ooh, that's not many. I'm going to need some of those, and I'm going to need some energy conduits as well. I don't think these things use a whole lot of RF, so I'm guessing we won't need a whole lot of power, but let's see. If we do that, and we change this to extract always, and extract always, we need to test and make sure that these items pull out things from the side. So let's just grab a chest. I'll put this guy right here, I guess. That's fine. We'll do that. And then I need some sort of a capacitor bank or battery or something. Let's see. Search. JEI synchronize. There we go. So let's just see about making like a basic capacitor bank. That'll be fine. And then... that's not going to work. Let's not do that there. I need somewhere where there's power. Where do I have power running here? This thing runs completely off of other things. I guess we'll just go up to the main floor. We can steal some power from up there. Ooh, a little laggy there. That was a little weird. Anyway, let's just pop down here. We'll put our capacitor bank here so it can fill up. That should be fine. In the meantime, might as well repair my tools since I'm here. No reason not to. There we go. And my armor is actually in some need of a recharge as well. Is this thing done yet? Nope. It's still getting there. That's all right. It'll be fine. I don't necessarily need it to be completely full because we're not going to run the farm off of a capacitor bank. I just need this for testing purposes. And it's got 1,000,000 R, it's 500,000 RF in it now, so that should That should be sufficient. What in the... Whoa! Lag. Elevator. Stop. Okay. Sorry. So, let's do this. Let's put this guy right here. We'll make sure we go to Configure I/O to Output. So that'll give this guy power. And if I put this here... it doesn't get pulled out. I don't think. Is this thing set up properly? Extract always. Man. Okay. So, pretty sure that means that needs to be set to extract always. No? Still not pulling it out, huh? Oh, I know what the problem is. Insert. There we go. Okay. So we can pull items out from the back. That's what and it just needs to, we just need to make sure that this is set properly. Okay, so that's good. So then we also need to run our power conduits there as well. And I'm going to have to make a few more of those and then connect those up to some sort of central wiring. I think I've got a central wire that runs here. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Well, let me get this all figured out, and I'll be back with you. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got all the wires run. Let's see. You go here. Actually, no, that's supposed to be one of the glowstone ones. Glowstone. There we go. So the wire, I ran a wire from here running centrally down and then to here. And all I need to do is hook up this one, and then both of these, oh, and actually this one too. But both of those should then be powered. Now, the other thing I need to do is I need to get over here. We've got this translocator, or dimensional transceiver, I should say, and that's taking items from this chest and putting them into here. And I want this chest to get the sugarcane, essentially. And that way, it'll all get ported, I guess, would be the way to say it, directly into my ME system. And that's going to be very useful as well. So, let me run a big, long, giant item conduit over there. All right, guys, I think it's all done. I just need to actually connect. Oh, that's not the conduit I want. I want an energy conduit right there. There we go. So these guys should all have power now. Yup. And they should all be set properly so that sugarcane will go into that chest and therefore be transported directly into the ME system. So let's grab some sugarcane and let's test this out. We'll put this down here. And I'll probably do something, well, maybe, I don't know if I can do something with the dirt, because we're going to have glass here as well in front of this. So it might just stay the way it is. But we'll maybe do something like that. And then I need my Torturino. I'm going to skip using the elevator right at the moment. Take a sleep. Yep, definitely time to take a sleep. And there we go. And let's just pop back down there, and let's use the Torturino to test this out. So if I put... that's not the right one. Here we go. If I put you right here, and we go like that, these should break. And now if we go to here and look at sugarcane... We're at 302. It probably is going to take a while to Yep, there we go. It is going up. Fantastic. So it is working. This is a good thing. Things are working as they should. However, we still need to do some other... I need, let's see here, 4 Torturinos, I believe, of just the regular old ones. So that means I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doop, there we go. 16 clocks. And 4 torcherinos. And we'll put those right... they need to go somewhere where I can... Actually, you know what I could do? Oh, that was a terrible plan. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Let's not do that. I don't... let's see. I need to put these somewhere where they can reach everything, but where they're not visible. So I'm kind of thinking... Well, then again, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if they're visible. I mean, Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I really don't think that would matter that much. Let's just grab some of that, and let's actually see as well. What do I have for glass? I have quite a lot of this clear blue stained glass from Tinker's, but I don't think that really fits what we're going for here. So here, we're going to change this to 400% increase and make it 9 by 9. And I just need to see if this one is growing. No. So it does need to be centrally located. Otherwise, it's not going to do me any good. Although the alternative... No. It really needs to go back here. Although, I could potentially put it like right here. Yeah, then they all grow. That works. So we'll just kind of sneak one down here. And just get those going. That works. That totally works. But then I need to do something with these. And that's where we're going to run into a little bit of a problem, I think. If I put you here, and we change that to 4. Nope, it still affects all of them. Okay, awesome. It's so loud, though. There we go. But still, it's doing its thing. And that is what I was really most concerned with. So, let's put a Torcherino back here as well. 400% increase. There we go. We'll just slide that in. Those will all do their things. That's super loud. I'm going to need to get some sort of sound muffler or something. But that's okay. And then as far as glass goes, what do I have? You know what we could maybe do is use like flat colored blocks. I need some red dye. That's not a lot of red dye. Do I have any rose bushes? I got 1. Then let's grab some bone meal. And let's just make a whole bunch of red dye. We're almost finished with this project. I'm kind of thinking I want like a red glass in front of it just because it kind of fits the theme of the rest of the base. Let's give myself a ton of rose bushes. There we go. Make sure we save 1. Turn the rest into dye. And if we go in here... Oh no. Oh, that was accidental. Transparent red block. Let's just make a bunch of these and see how this looks. It's kind of this, it almost looks like ice. It's got like kind of a texture to it. Is this a slime chunk? Because that would be kind of annoying. That's fine though. So we'll do that. We'll put this here. And I'm just going to build this up in front. Like so. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad at all. And I think we're going to be... Yep, we are 4 blocks short. Isn't that just typical? Go away, zombie pigman. So here's what we'll do. Bone meal, grass, rose bush, Give me all of that. Hopefully now I can remember which one I used. I think it was this one. Looks to be. Is that it? Ooh, I don't know. The shades are a little bit different, but you can't really tell. Oh, you know what? It'll say here, transparent block number 39. So that's the one I actually need. So let's just make a few more of these. Like that. And we are looking for transparent block number 39. There we go. That's the one we want. And then we can put those up. And we should be getting pretty insane amounts of sugarcane now. Which is awesome. And was, of course, the whole goal of this project. So, last thing to do is just patch up a couple little spots in the floor. Grab this painted glowstone so we can light it up in there. How much? Look at that. We're already at 8.7 thousand sugarcane. We had 300 in there before. That's just insane. We're going to have more sugarcane. I mean, we now have more sugarcane than we're ever going to use. Just in the short time that this has been running. Maybe I'll do away with the torturinos. They are a little bit overpowered, I think. And at this point, they're not really necessary. Because realistically, I'm never going to use that much. Can I get up there? To where I can get that torturino back? Come back. There we go. We'll just let it go the old-fashioned vanilla way. I'm perfectly fine with that. There we go. Put that here. And then we'll do the same. Where was my torturino over here? There it is. That's what I need to get rid of. Okay. Let's... Ah, stupid gravel. There we go. Let's patch this up as best we can. Like so. And then we had glowstone back there. Here. And then that was like, oh, dang it. I am somehow one hardened brick short. That's fine. And there's a zombie. Why is there a zombie over here? Do I have a spot that wasn't... Oh, I did, because that's right. I had forgotten that I tore that up so I could get to it. But there we go, guys. That is definitely going to do it for this episode because I am most certainly out of time. So, my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.